better get back on it, otherwise it's going to be getting a bit warm. Right, not sure what's going on with the GoPro. I think we're switched on there. If you press the on button a few times, you end up with pictures and like slow-mo type stuff. Oh fuck, do not, what a dick. Really pisses me off, that. Impressive interiors, don't recommend them. Anyway, God, I've not even started the vlog today. I seem to as well, for the first time in a while, I've been listening to a nice playlist. London Grammar. What a fantastic soundtrack they've got. Just kind of chilling out really. And I'm not sure whether I'm a little bit distracted, but it almost feels like the throttle's sticking a little bit. Whether it's just me not letting my hand go, I don't know. But when I changed these grips from the, is it the A-mal or the M-mal? Maybe it's not them. Anyway, thicker ones, and I didn't quite like it. Oh, I've got another dickhead here. Yeah, I didn't like them, they were a bit thick, and I wanted a tighter grip really. So I put these on, I forget what they're called, but I'll put it in the description. Into second, plunk. And I noticed that, so the 7/8 bars, just standard ones I think, and I noticed they were quite tight to get the grips on. I did have to bash them on with a mallet, Moonsbridge, and obviously you've got the little twist grip thing there. It was really tight, and when the bike was switched off, I put it on full throttle and let my hand go, and it didn't actually return. It's only the one cable system, this. We'll go left, I don't fancy going into Preston. So I actually oiled up the throttle grip a little bit, and I've adjusted this thing as much as possible. That made me get oil all over me. Look at that, that's actually from yesterday's rain, unfortunately. But yeah, I ruined my glove because that got oil all over it. But I thought I'd prioritise my safety. So whether I just need to put a bit of WD-40 on instead periodically and just wipe it down a bit better. But whether it's the vacuum of the engine, when I let go generally, it does return itself. Apart from today, look. Oh, I've got cruise control. That's not safe, is it? Yeah, look at that. To be honest, it's been a year since I did it last time. So if I just need to give it a lube once a year, and to be honest, you're normally rolling forward to get your brake on and stuff anyway. So I've come out today with the intention of actually getting lost a little bit. I wanted to find, oh, looking for a fifth gear there, wanted to find some new roads that I've not been to before. So that was kind of the intention. And I'm starving as well, so we'll try and find a nice cafe as well. And once this Mercedes driver leaves me alone for a bit, I'll try and just get a little bit of footage of the exhaust noise. So I ride with this sports helmet on for most of the time because I've got the microphone set up and it works well. I do have, well, I've got a couple of different helmets really, but sometimes if I just want to potter around town, I've got a Bell modular helmet, so the front lifts up. And I just thought they'd be quite cool. It's got integrated sun glasses type things, sun visor comes down. So it's got it all, best of both worlds. And I was riding the other day with the front of the helmet up. And it sounds obvious when you say it out loud, but what an amazing visibility it gives you. The whole of the tank was just in my eye line. Because obviously you've not got this panel sort of thing in front of your chin. So that was amazing to just see the bike and everything. And even more so, I don't know what I was doing. What's going on? Even more so, I looked down and I heard the bike in such a different setting, sort of. I never hear it looking backwards. never followed it, and it sounds incredible, crackling away, and not very safe like, but I'll try and get some audio of it when I can look away a bit. It's very blustery today as well. We're a bit sheltered at the moment, but getting up to higher speeds, it's not that enjoyable. Don't kill me. I mean, give you a little look now. Oh, nearly ended up in a truck. But what a sound that is. That is lovely. I think I need to probably 3rd for 30, 4th for 40 onwards. Generally the rule. We've got a full tank of fuel on us today. And I must have been running low because when I was tickling the carb, there was nothing kind of coming out. Ah, sounds good. And I'm assuming the standard pipes on this, I don't know whether you can get like sports ones for it, but these are plentiful noise wise. mph zone. It's a bit inconsistent on British roads, I think. That could have been a 40 for me, but I'm not in charge. Still on. Yeah, it's quite late in the year. We've been blessed today with quite a warm sunny day. Obviously the sun makes all the difference. It's radiating on you. So the bike's probably going to get laid up after today, I think, for winter. And in doing so, I'm going to take the tank off and I'm going to thoroughly drain it. I'll do another video on the tank at some point. It's been coated inside and it's a pretty substantial thing that's been put in it, because when I took the cap off and I looked inside, it almost looked like something was flaky. I thought, oh no, and put my finger on it, could just about reach it, and it was absolutely rock solid. So a bit deceptive. Oh, not another dickhead. The thing is with this, I try and leave a good enough gap to people in front of me, but you can't stop in time. So I had a guy ride this bike as part of the engine work that was recently done, or the carb fettling, and he did say for an A10 the brakes are pretty good, as good as they're going to get, sort of thing, without a twin leading chute. But when you get stuff like that happen, your only alternative really is to just overtake them, unless they do a U-turn on you, in which case you're stuffed. Yet insurance wise, this thing just had my renewal through actually, and it was about £110. It was either 110, the MG was 109, I think this was 110, maybe 115, forget now. So I mean, considering this is valued at, well, 9 grand, I think it's probably actually worth more. I'm going to try and up the valuation next year. Could do a 2-year basis. Oh, where do you think you're going? Oh, go on then. And the MG is valued at 15 grand. And the brakes are not as good on these things. They are quite desirable, I would say, because of what's a Ford Fiesta's 10 grand, isn't it? But the insurance is really cheap on them. I don't quite get the logic there, but not complaining, just an observation. Well, I can safely say I've never been on these roads before. What an adventure. And I've mentioned it in another video as well, but I'm not braking properly with this bike, it seems. I'm always 2-finger braking on the front, which is not enough. Oh, I've just cleaned the bike down as well. I should have got a picture before for the thumbnail. It looks spotless. Got in all the spokes on the wheels and went to town on it. One thing I realised as well, and I'll do a separate video on tools, and I'll show you the electrics at some point of the electronic ignition. I washed the bike yesterday, came out to the bike today, and I was going to put an adjustable spanner in the toolbox. I've just got a spark plug, a fuse, not got any bulbs. Normally carry my pocket knife, Swiss Army knife, so there's a couple of screwdriver things on there if I need it. And an adjustable spanner, you know, if the carb ever came a bit loose for some reason, you can just nip stuff up. And I opened the toolbox and it was wet in there. I had I wrapped them in a sock just to stop them clanging about. So that's a note to self: next time I wash the bike, I'll just have to open the tank and just let it dry off properly. Don't want things rusting and whatever. Oh, these will be nice. Give way. That sign blends in with the pub. Ooh, let's go straight on. Quite enjoying this little adventure. Is there anything coming? Race start there, nearly stalled it. Quiet lane. Not anymore, it isn't. Oh, it's done it again there. That's filling me with nerves. Why does it do that? I rolled it forward as well. But then it's back to normal again now. Oh, this is a fantastic ride today. Glad I came out. Saves me decorating anyway. Oh, second. I've discovered a new way. Sometimes I forget what gear I'm in. As in like 4th or 3rd. But I just reach my foot forward and just rest ever so slightly on the gear shifter. We'll go. Keep going. And obviously there's no resistance at all if you're in 4th, so I do that rather than clutching in and then realising. And I know these bikes are fairly capable. I mean, it's what, 45 brake horsepower and weighs 1/4 of a ton, I think. So other than those stats, you know, it'll pick up its skirt, as they say. But I'm just such a lazy driver, chipping. No one behind us, let's go this way. We'll go for first. Made a bit of a balls up of that, but exaggerating that throttle a bit now. But yeah, they're quite capable, I think. But for me, I'm just an old man on it. Just chug about. Find it, I just end up taking all the scenery in and stuff, as opposed to looking at your braking points and all that. You know, when you get on the super bikes, you get a bit carried away sometimes. And you'll see in a minute, or 20, we're nearly at that magic number of 1800 miles, which I've determined to be the one which classes us as running. It says 1500 miles in the book, and I forget what the previous owner said. Nice guy called John. Hello if you're watching. I got a feeling, maybe I misinterpreted. I thought he said it was 300 on the clock when the bike was delivered to SRM. I would have thought it had been zeroed, but I've taken the safe option, and 1800 will do us. Eight miles to go till we're running. God, it's windy. Chipping. 2 miles to go. What a fantastic day. Oh, we're on the turn. Come on, son. $1,800 miles. What we'll do, I'll just do a little picture, I think. Where can I go? I'll go over there. I'll put it in the sun. Have I got any? Yeah, we're still on. I can never keep that kick starting. Doesn't touch me, don't bother me. Well, there it is, 1,800 miles. Look at that. Fully running now. Yeah, it's just sticking a bit. See, it's filthy again. Right, I better get back on it, otherwise it's going to be getting a bit warm. Well, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. The battery's going to die anyway. I'm really pleased. It's probably been running a while actually, but I had 1,800 as a target for myself, so. And we've achieved it. I can smell the engine a bit now. So yes, thanks for watching everybody. And we have a fully running BSA. Catch you on the next one, guys.